my Ghana yenya MPs to say Okudzeto ablakwa miensa nanka ebeyi especially current aban we mu no na minhu bida aban a Ghana for amo mo kwan e ma chese wo mu di yeni etwi gatemu sida in the history of this country. Sa MPP aban we ene de sa de na ba. Omo de Ghana fo ni etwi gatemu na impanyifo ananka wo say prevent sa de no omo nyina yekum ene ye hwe e ma nkrofo we e de yenim etwi gatemu. We ga se na kasa bebrebe e de na opesa oka. Etiefo ye ne enim gwase a Ghana fo ye kokonyae e wo Abidjan. Men ka say Abidjan ba Ivory Coast because Abidjan e kuru akwa is say near Accra e kuru wo Ghana no. Enimgwase yekonya e wo Ivory Coast. Black Stars. Na ansa na Ghana for be kono. First no si yekọ eye tournament sa na mahama mo time mo ne aban etwemu nyina no. Omo declare say oh Ghana kwa ye kono tournament no ebia eye $4 million ene da so. Wa obe wini no obenya $4 million. Na kwa ye kono yenga na sika ye de prepare ye de ko eye ebia $2 million inti ye konye ye di 2 million ko wini 4 million na o man ne ya den ye nya extra 2 million enye bad inti na Ghana for ye hwe nim se aban no ebe baba be katre Ghana for say budget a ye de ko eye this amount for the first time in the history of this country aban katre Ghana for say onka budget ne ntre yen na yekọ African Cup no kokobo wie ni eba ena wo mbeka budget no ayeden atre yen enkrofo pusu mu almost yo monka yenti bi da wo Ghana ye de yeni twitwifom na so still obi ayekom na wo he nti journalist enya figure amfa nkasa ba ne enim say okọ African Cup na okoko wini a obenya $7 million and so it just makes sense say ye budget ni ekọ African Cup na our budget should be something less than $7 million meboa because at the end ye ko bono uwini a obenya $7 million inti se me kwa e wo say bia me de less than $7 million and eko inti be kona me koko wini a na me de mfa so abre o man no be san se wo munni made a wo mo aye nti o man bo sika wo mo de koso atre yen ena Okudzeto ablakwa ka se ehene ha na onu Okudzeto sebe frontiers ministers ye bi so mu information craft o mo anfa ehun semamba no Okudzeto tumi konya frontiers for o mo amba beje Ghana COVID $150 no ono Okudzeto etumi konya o mu information e de be ma Ghana for no na wo be hide information from him no say that bi wo be sha ase ama ne nkrofo na ye adwuma na Okudzeto akwa ye adwuma na wie e de aba beto Ghana for nim e de document ni bibia aba beto Ghana for nim a wo tre say sika Ghana ye de akọ World Cup na kwa gu ye hu animu ase eye $8.5 million. $8.5 million. Ena ye de koye ena ye de akọ gu ye animu ase na etiefo wa wutie me sebe prediasa me koto what is say me konwa ne movie me koto kasa se me sremo etiefo mon tre me nyansasem a ewo sa ade we mu omanya wo ho trew a wakọ IMF IMF for osi omo man bebo omo aba bebo a omanya wo ho trew a hospital ye na ye nim just $4 million Ghana cedis which is less than $1 million so uche $1 million mu be 3 a ubenya be 4 million Ghana cedis Ghana fo owu omo nya kidney problems omanya wo utimu over 10% of your population they have kidney problems because wa omanya wo utimu no obi tumi ekokopo say eduro bia tumi ba beptoma nkrofo ma omonom egidi emomunya kidney problem over 10% of your population ewo kidney yare uni infidie no kidney infidie no uni bi in the whole Bono region kidney infidie ba akopene wo ho Greater Accra ahase no kidney renal units ye close no. The number of people who have died in recent times just because ye ni kidney infidie. You see ye here 4 million Ghana cedis pe near their tone fidie na to ho e their Ghana for. O man ye see ye ni bi. Yasisa $8.5 million. Edi akọ AFCON. Edi akọ akogu yenimu ase AFCON nso no uko wini a $7 million. Enye se wu nim se AFCON ya yeko ye $7 million yenimo. Nanso yasi o AFCON na yeko bono $7 million ni edeko. Nanso ye no Ghana esanse ye wo sika nti ye di $8.5 million ena eko. Etiefo me se mi a me koto a me ne mo ka se montre me se nyansa ben ena wa ade we mu. Other countries and omo du onim esen Ghana. Uko ha ebi mo budget 2 million, 1 million. On my way am akwa gum ho anim ase udi 8.5 million akọ program asia program no win ya 7 million na obenya udi 8.5 and wakwa say wo program na say hey on my ya wo sre ansa udi uya ho te say me say na maintenance na me nkasa me say Ghana won yakwa yese ye yo man bia yakwa yese efie makasa asem we na mesa so akabiom ye yo man bia yakwa yese efie a wotim no uni bi osre ansa wedi uni aduane emo ene nyama uni hwe o Ghana so man ne yakwa ye uni hwe uni wo ho he ewo wiase mu osre ansa wedi ena wakwa sre wo bi emo ena ne bako na brel emo bag bako say at least emo bag bako no minim say betumi last for 1 week and e betumi last for 2 weeks now wakwa fa emo bag bako no one ya nini na one day unim say emo bag no obetumi edikitu ebi keke one ya emo bag no kotoku no bako nini na one day udi dia ubedi anopa na wo menye no the akani na wanua o ena wakwa akotu egu Ghana saa o man saa ne yete yen Ghana saa ne yete saa wo yen saa ne yete wasre na ya chewe mo kotoku ba ko na ode nyansa beto ho ehu ne se daabi we die memmo ho ban 1 month kra na na trese ebeboa me no wanua ni na ba ko nim so betumi edika krebi keke edi saa kakra na tu enkan na egu ochina mesonso akwa sre saa o man no na Ghana yeye. Yen video Okudzeto nsemo de tuja. O say the secret is out. The wait is over. Governments and JFA agreed on the Blackstars AFCON budget of an astonishing 8.5 million, which is 105 million Ghana cedis. Hey! Me say, sa 105 no. Uyi 5 million na ewo nchen no. E de koma kolebu for na. Nanka Ghana fungu. Nansi small girl 16 years. Muni amote TV3 for kokuchano and mfidie ni the following week omoko ene wewu uyi 5 million na won chain no anka be solve sa problem no yet the 105 million Ghana cedis AFCON ayakwa endu 1 month mpo asembe no my bank kreni I promised in my publication last week on the staggering 27.9 million Ghana cedis taxpayers spent on the Blackstars between 2022 and 2023. That I shall subsequently, in the supreme national interest, share further information on financials relating specifically to the AFCON tournament in Cote d'Ivoire. I intend to keep that promise today. As the government and GFA officials have done everything under the sun to conceal how much they budgeted for the preparation and participation of the Blackstars at the ongoing 2024 AFCON. O say ya buying any GFA, aye dio wo mu be ye bia so mbe hide information we. Na wo Okudzeto obi a o de bre information bre yen president akwentu ni sika ne nsensema o plane o fa plane ne board the den 1 hour no. Obi a o de sa nyama ni akra bre yen classified information to me de bre yen. Wo be hide information from Okudzeto. I say aban ye de maybe some be hiding information no. And so moboa. Despite strenuous efforts by Parliament and the ever dynamic and courageous Ghanaian sport journalist, the Youth and Sports Minister and his allies at the FA have blatantly refused to disclose this basic information. Information the Ghanaian people have every right to know. I say under a transparent and accountable governance system, there should be no struggle, hassle, tussle, and opacity over the Black Stars AFCON budget. It is even more worrying that many days after Ghana's internationally disgraceful and calamitous exit from the AFCON, and despite several press statements from the Sports Ministry and the FA, they have remained extremely tight-lipped on the Black Stars budget. Also, one wonders if Ghana's AFCON Black Stars budget has become a nuclear code. Also, when an unaccountable government employs elaborate inimical schemes to hide information from the people, it is a patriotic duty to go every length to secure that information and bring to the people's attention. And SOE, oversight, will not fail in that regard. From latest unimpeachable, irrefutable, and indisputable intercepted documents in my possession, I can boldly confirm that the Ghanaian government and the GFA put together and agreed on a shocking AFCON preparation and participation budget of $8,506,450. This hefty $8.5 million translates into a colossal $105 million at current exchange. Note that the $105 million is entirely separate from the $27.9 million spent on the qualifiers. That is, last year, you spent $27.9 million. You spent over $130 million. Hey. Also, the figure $8,506,450 is contained in an intercepted letter from the Ministry of Youth and Sports dated 2nd January 2024. It is addressed to the Minister of Finance requesting part payments of $5,071,840 and 36 cents from the total Black Stars budget of $8,506,450. The request letter in issue is signed by Chief Director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Mr. William Kate, on behalf of the Minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. So Okudzeto say, omo ye so mu di besie. Omo ye ya parliament bisaye wo mo anka, journalist bisaye wo mo anka. Senya America no omo ye so mu di besie. Na so no Okudzeto no empa ne da. Empa ne ho da. Inti wo de no na wo ye investigation na wakwa ko hu ne se wo hu nkrata bi. Sports Ministry no atra kwa koma Kenufoyata ne Finance Ministry say sika ye de ko AFCON ne ye $8.5 million. Nanso sisi ano mo mayen ye ko no mo de mu ndin kan January ya o be last week ya and last 2 weeks ya o se mo de ye ko no mu ndin kan mayen $5 million ansa ati ase mu ndin kan mayen $5 million na ye mfentwa ye ho kakra nti ewia ne aba beje nkan no nti letter no na Okudzeto akwa hu. It would be interesting to know what thought processes went into a scary $8.5 million budget for a bankrupt country which has defaulted on its loan and is desperately seeking an IMF bailout. It is worth noting that the prize money for the winner of the AFCON is $7 million. What this means is that even if the Black Stars had won the trophy, the public officials who put this budget together were determined to ensure that Ghana made losses in excess of $1.5 million. Now, I say AFCON na yekoye no, yekoko wini yempo a nanka still Ghana yebeboka $1.5 million. What is the sense in this? Listen, for partisan politics ni nyamantu ncheni yenka no kraneti for what is the sense in this? What is the sense in this? Going for a tournament ubo we na wini a unya $7 million. What prepare $8.5 million na odeko? What is the sense in this? Hey, inti Ghana yi mo personal property and mo personal company. Is this how some of you run your personal companies? Is this how you run your personal? Does this make sense? Is this how you run your personal companies? What is this at all? What is this? Nah, yet dang. What are you even going to get from this? Nah, yet dang. What? Charlie, the way some of you are running this country and the resources, Charlie. Charlie, Anyway, I see. I've been wondering how government and FA officials in a country like Zambia can approve a total budget of $2.1 million for the same AFCON competition and be fine, but Ghana has to live large and ostentatious. And America no Zambia, I'm the 2.1 million and a coy. Until Mona Komu winia at least 7 million when you have 5 million. Oh, the 8.5 million echo. Wini anka waboka still. What's answer kwa kogu anymore say? A bankrupt country undergoing debt restructuring and unable to construct resettlement homes for victims of VRA's catastrophic spillage from Akosombo and Kpone dams. A painful addition to the scandalous 105 million Ghana cedis budget is that it did not guarantee success on the pitch either. It must be clearer now as to why the Akufo-Addo/Bawumia government and FA officials have put up such a brave fight, a bit undemocratic, just to hide the Blackstars AFCON budget. Parliament must and will surely probe this astonishing budget when we resume from the 6th of February 2024. SOA oversight shall be back with more explosive intercepted documents at 3 p.m. tomorrow for God and country. Ghana first. This is Okudzeto EXPOSES. This is the letter. Let them come and deny it. Stamp and a bubo. And clearly it is stated in the budget here. In the letter, sorry. Enuni. Letter, no. The Honorable Ministry, the Honorable Minister of Finance, and a Trokomano. This was coming from Ministry of Youth and Sports. Yeah? Letter, no. No. We. A trip for Montreal, comment box, me that's it.